Hello everyone, busygamerdad back again, and I have a serious question for you. What is it called when a microscope and a telescope hit each other? A kaleidoscope. That is a dad joke from my sister. She sent it to me. I died laughing in the car, and my son was all about it as well. This week is the first week of the Steam Next Fest. I am going to be covering the heavy hitters, and I have done so. I have uploaded those videos, and this session gameplay, we're taking a look at The King is Watching. This game did incredibly well on my channel, and I can see why. The game is fun, and I'm actually back for another round of redemption. I have played this game now. I know what I'm doing. Not really, but I still am going to be doing better, faster, stronger things, and making this game look more presentable on my channel. Basically, the game works as you have a grid on the left-hand side, and you have combat on the right-hand side, and you're trying to gain resources and armies to fight the combat and dispatch waves of baddies, etc. All the while, you are also going through and getting some like meta progression that you can see here that you will unlock with the currency that you see here, and it gives you a leg up in the subsequent rounds. Straightforward, very simple. I think I've gotten everything I can right now. Everything is 8. Yeah, it looks like everything's 8, and all the rest of the trees are currently not available, but it does look like they're going to be implementing a lot of customization, we'll call it, and in between your runs, and then the rest of the buildings I'm sure will have some function as you unlock them in the metagame progression. But without any further ado, we're going to get ourselves into this. I don't want to waste any more of your time. I want to jump into this gameplay and make a better name for myself. Now, I have paused the game. This is something that I did not do the last time I played this game, because I got so overwhelmed with trying to figure it out, and one of my subscribers had commented and said, dude, just play the game once and then do a video on it. And he's right. So I paused the game, I played it once, and I figured it out. Right now, these tiles here, we can't actually build on. They're occupied by something. This is new to the demo. You can see that our grid is a little bit bigger and a little bit different. We have our castle walls here. They're currently at 100 health. Our timeline across the top here tells us when things are going to happen and what's going to happen along those events. We have a unit limit cap right here, and then we have, this is the meta currency, the denaries. Down here in the corner, we have the ability to, king abilities down here, we have spells to cast, and then along the bottom panel, we have all our various resources, our gubbins and things like that, that will subsequently feed into building our city and society, and also getting us units and things like that in, progressing ourselves down the runway. Now, the King's Army, you can see that here. You have a couple of other smaller tabs that you can manage here that I'm not going to really go too far into, but you do have the ability to parse through all buildings, production buildings, troops buildings, and miscellaneous buildings. You're going to want to do this if you're looking for specific buildings. You can leave it on the all buildings tab and then hit the arrows as you might need to as you unlock more buildings during your playthrough. Just a cautionary tale though, selecting these will infinitely help out and make it a little bit easier for you to grab the buildings that you're looking for. All right, so now we're going to keep moving forward. We're only in week 1. I'm going to put down a, let's see, I'll put down 2 of them because that seemed to work out really well for us, well, for me anyways. Once we get 25, I'll put down a forest right there, and then we'll be good to go. All right, and then we're going to get a couple of things. Once we get to the wheat field, I think that's what I'm going to go next with, or maybe I'll do the peasant. No, I need to do the wheat field. I absolutely need to do the wheat field. All right, so I'm going to do the wheat field, and we'll get ourselves over here. Yeah, we'll do this one. You'll see that they have a power on them. I'm actually going to do these two to try and deplete these. These ones are infinite. The other ones are, once they're depleted, they're depleted. So you can run them down is what I'm saying. You can use the mouse to click on things, and you can also use WASD to move around your cursor as you see fit. Now we have the market, but I'm trying to get to this peasant hut, so I'm going to go back up to the water, and I'm going to get another peasant hut here, drag that out, and I'm going to put those two right next to each other. So we'll get a little bit more water going, and then I think we'll be okay once I hit the threshold for the peasant huts. Come on. There. Okay, good. And then I'm going to hopefully get a few more peasants to help out in the fields. Now, this is the object of the game. You have waves coming in on the right-hand side, and you're trying to defend your city against them. You have some peasants that are going to come out and assist along the way. That's just how the game works. That's how the game functions. I'm going to stack some water right now. This should be a pretty easy way for us to dispatch with our footmen. We do have the ability to drop spells on them, but I don't want to use that. So now we can claim our reward. We get 8 denarii. Now we can pick a building. Typically in the opening sequences of the game, I lean very heavily onto trying to get resource buildings. You can play this game however you want. You can recycle cards if you want to. It does cost denarii, though. It does cost you your meta currency. I think I'm going to go with iron first, because I feel like that has always been a problem for me. And then, not a crystal mine. That's a little too far down the tree. I guess we could do the wheat field. That wouldn't be too terrible. And then the prophecy, we can actually directly influence the cards that we're going to be, or the monsters that we're going to be fighting. We can take an elite fight, and we can get some really good cards. We can take some easy fights. I recommend, as you're learning the game, take the easy fights. It's okay. It's fine. You're still going to get the meta currency at the end of it. Just enjoy the game for what it is. So I'm going to actually go through here, take these, and I'm actually going to take this one because it's... no, I'm going to do the troop building. Yeah, I'm going to do the troop building because that's going to really help us over there. All right, and then we're going to move on. Now, this is new. This right here is brand new to the Steam Next Fest demos. These are events that happen. So, Return of the Eye of the Cult. Cultists have returned or perhaps never truly left. Until their antics were little more than a nuisance. A missing woodsman here, some public nudity there. Lately, however, their activities have grown bolder. Workers describe terrifying encounters in the forest. Too ghastly for your royal ears to hear. Your spies have located a gathering deep in the woods and await your orders on how to deal with them. So you can expend certain resources to get certain things out of it. So you can banish all of them, but the enemy attacks with 10 goblins. We can capture their leader. We receive a wizard. We can try and negotiate, and we get some wine. I'm actually going to do the wizard because that seems like the best thing for us. Because if we get a wizard, that's going to be huge. That's huge. All right, so I'm stacking water. Probably around 50 is where I'm going to back off, and then I'm just going to go into the others right here. And then this will finish off, and then I'll be able to get another... I'll probably put down another forest. No, I'll put down a wheat field. So I'll put down a wheat field here, and I'm actually going to put another well down here, so that way I'm maximizing these tiles together. We don't have a blank tile. Now, we do have the ability to put the market up, but I'm actually instead going to put down another peasant hut, and then I'm going to put down the mine right next to it right there. And then we're just going to keep on trickling through, and then I need to get a little bit more water. Around 50 again is what I'm looking for. We don't really have any troop buildings yet. These are the miscellaneous buildings. We can do the research table to get blueprint for buildings if we want to. We can also do the magic school if we get the gold from the market, and we can get magic spells that will help augment our playstyle. So if I do this and I just drop this right there, that'll finish him off pretty quick. There is no friendly fire, so you don't have to worry about that unless your spells say there's friendly fire. So keep that in the back pocket. All right, there we are. Cool. So I'm going to go actually back up in here. I'm going to mine out these fields because we should be able to mine those out pretty quickly. And then I'm going to drop down one lumber and one tree for this one. Let that finish out, and then I'll put another field into it. So I'm going to prime that just so I can drop it real quick. 4, 3, 2, 1, and bam, right there. And then when this one drops, that's going to be my signal that I'm going to drop this here. But then I'm going to go over to the peasant huts. Okay, so I'm going to go over here, and then we're going to start making some peasants. Now, do I have... No, I need to get the gold for this. So if I can get... if I had iron, I can start mining ore, and then I can get some there, or the wheat. But if I get the mill up, I can turn that into 3 iron ingots, or 3 bars. Okay, so that's not terrible. So this guy's gonna keep going. Let's do that right there. For this, do I want to do? We just dispatched them. I'm not really too concerned about it. So we took the money. Here we are. Now we have the swordsman's barracks. I am mining right now, so that's not a bad idea. Hospital, it does recover units, but it's pretty expensive. Let's go with the swordsman's barracks right now. And because we're mining the ore right now, so that's not a bad idea. We do have an open slot. I think the wheat is probably a good use right here. You can destroy buildings if you want to, if you don't like where the buildings are located. Totally up to you if you feel that's an appropriate move. We don't have our spell anymore. It was a single-use spell. We are at population cap right now, so I do have to get a couple of things in order for us to get more units. So hopefully we get some more. Okay, come on, keep going, keep mining. So if I actually do I want to do it this way? If I destroy you, drop the well here, and then if I drop a forest here, that might be a better way, because then we're getting water, which is kind of the nominal thing. You want to keep your water around 50 to 100 if you can. Alright, should be able to dispatch these guys pretty quick, especially with our wizard being able to chain lightning through them all. But now, as you can see, our knights fell. We might have one survive. We barely survived. The knight barely survived. All right, troop building. Let's see here. Madhouse. Not really what I want. Peasant hut. Recruit peasants to fight for you. Higher capacity. That's not a bad idea. Or we can do the archery. I'm going to go with the peasant hut because we have that. And then the spell. Chain lightning or blinding light. I'm going to do chain lightning. That one's always really fun. Lightning ball. Yeah, chain lightning is always a really fun time. So we have enough to place this right now. Do I want to do that? That's the next question. Let's place it there. So so now we have more population cap. So I'm trying to get enough lumber so I can get this mining thing done. I know I have enough water. I know. All right, so I'm going to go back here. I'm going to do this. Then I'm going to rotate you to get all three of those. So that's the other thing you need to be mindful of. Q and E rotate your thing so that you can actually, your reticle, so that you can actually choose to get certain things if you don't have them. We might be in for, you know what, I'm going to have to do this. There we are. Had to do it. I just didn't think I was going to win. All right, so now the traders come in. We can use our money, our denarii, to buy things, buy some spells, weakness, fireworks, launch fireworks, people more productive. Not really a big thing for us. These are artifacts. These are game-changing artifacts. When a troop dies, a random unit becomes enraged and receives an attack bonus. Heals us. Wow, 1,000 water would mean that we do not have to place a well for a very long time. That might not be a bad idea. I don't know how else I want to play this. I guess blinding light and a water jug wouldn't be terrible. Blinding light, the water jug. Heal your castle for 100 when a small... You feel this isn't bad either. Yeah, I'm going to do that. And then we're one shy. So, bummer. Alright, fair enough. Alright, so we got these going. I'm going to get some lumber. Because we no longer need water. So I'm actually going to remove those buildings, those water things right now. And just lean into what we got going. Alright, can I get my swordsman camp? I can. So I'm actually going to do that. And I'm gonna... do this one. No, I want this one. I don't want peasants. I need swordsmen. Yeah, I need swordsmen. Absolutely. So there's one swordsman coming out right now. Yep, and I know when we get units, we can sell things. I know. Is there water? Can I sell water in the market? I cannot. That's fine. That's fair. That tracks. It takes gold to build the... Oh, no, it doesn't take gold. No, it does take gold to build the mill. Oh, that sucks. So I guess we start off with selling wheat, and then when we get 40 wheat sold. Okay. Alright, fine. Fair enough. Right there. That'll be... No. Right here. Finish off these. Alright, so I'll get the market up right now. I guess I can put that right here. That's not a terrible thing. Alright, they're going to go out and do their combat. And then I'm going to have them sell wheat. And it'll start generating gold. As soon as that's done, I'm going to rotate this. I'm not even looking at the combat right now. Right there. So that's going to just churn out. We're going to get gold pretty quick. Nice. Good. Dragon hatcheries are nice, but I would need the flour that I'm trying to sell to get more money. And the dragons ain't cheap on the old population cap. The militia camp, that's not terrible. I think I want to go with the archery range, though. I think I want to set myself up with the archery range. The brick foundry, that's not a bad idea. The forge is not a bad idea because then we can sell things. Provides 20 morale while active. I'm going to get the forge. Let's get the forge. Basic construction. All right, that was just a random card. And then we get to pick our next series. What are these? These did not come up last time I played this. All right, so 5, 10. I don't need a military building. I think a tier 2 building would be good. Or a tier 2 building and a spell. Let's take you first. Let's do this one next, and then do I want to finish this out? How do I want to finish this out? Well, I have a new spell. I want to get a tier 2 upgrade building. So let's do that. Let's do that. This looks good. Yeah, this looks good. Then we get another event. Forest spirits. Fatuous fires. Forest spirits. Legends abound of luminous beings that haunt the woods, leading the lost to their doom or to an unexpected fortune. Lately they have been guiding your subjects to bountiful berries and herbs to great profit for the merchants. However, as more folk flock to the woods, some warn the spirits may grow displeased, turning their blessings to curses. Tax the goods, that's not really ideal. Spirits make for good mana crystals. Construct a shrine. I think I'd rather do construct a shrine, because if we already have a magic building. The mana crystals, I don't know. I don't really have a use for them. I mean, this would be really good to get, like, each resource, 5x, is not bad, but I'm going to do the construct, just in case. So we have 2 magic schools that we could potentially do. Alright, so I'm going to get another forest down as soon as I can, and I'm going to get another wheat field down, right there, and right there. And then as soon as we get to 40, we'll be, oh, no, wheat field, go. Wheat field, go. There we go. Alright, good. Alright, and then I need to get I guess I could get 1 more peasant down. No, only 9. Yeah, I guess I could get one peasant down. Are you not gonna... Interesting. I thought you would. Is it because I changed it? Oh yeah, look at that. Cool. I learned something new. So I guess we already have the peasant somewhere. Oh, he's right there. I didn't see him. Okay, alright, fair enough. So we can get the magic school down. Let's get that down, and we can potentially get a magic spell, which is kind of actually where I want to go. Let's do that. Let's have this work, because it does take a while for it to do that. And it's just a free magic spell, and then the unit is consumed. The building, I believe, is consumed. And then we could do an archery range, but I still want to get this mill down, because if I get some monies, that's going to be super helpful. Alright, so we won the day there. 15, get a tier 2 building. The hospital's not a bad choice. I think I will go with that, and we get a free spell. Blade Fall. This was awesome. Yeah, absolutely. That one was awesome when I casted it. Looks like we lost some knights, which is a bit unfortunate. So I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to... Oh, no, I want to destroy you. I don't want peasants. We'll have the peasants back where they were, right there. Yeah, I need knights. I don't need peasants right now. Yep. That's exactly what I need. Alright, so then... after the knights get replenished, we can go back to getting some sundries from the market, or selling our sundries, rather. Alright, so there's that, and then we're going to get these sold. And then basic construction. This building isn't useful by itself, but can upgrade other buildings. So, what I want to do there is probably do this on the... I'm thinking the mine. But I don't think that's really where I want to put it. Maybe the right there, and then if I do you, that's good. And then if I go into the market, oh yeah, the Blade Riders. I'm not paying attention to combat. I need to do that. Time it right. And then Blade Fall. Come on, I know you're gonna come in. Dead. Dead. And then I need to get Knights out. We won. Okay, good. Phew. I wasn't even looking at combat, and I should have been looking at combat. Receive fireworks spell every 3 waves. Receive wine for each wheat field. Let's do that one. Yeah, sure, fine. Magic Tome. Receive 4 magic spells upon picking this up. That's not terrible. I think that's what I'm going to go with. I think I'm going to go with that one. I apologize. I hit my desk as I was moving my feet around. All right, then we'll get the forge down. All right, so from here, we need to get knights back in circulation. We get some peasants back in circulation as well. That's fine. Okay, keep on going. That's going to be doing... What is it upgrading? Interesting. I don't know exactly what it's... Oh, it gives me an upgrade as... I get it. I got it. I know what it's doing now. I got it. I got it. Alright, we're going to get into a combat here, and I don't think I'm going to be able to live. But we'll see. We'll see. Let's go down here. Let's just get some stuff made. You can also click on these icons here for faster selling and things like that. Yep, that's what I thought was going to happen. Yep, that's what I thought. That's what I thought was going to happen. There, I stunned him. I did a thing. It's not going to work. We're going to die. We're going to die. But yeah, so this is The King is Watching. I had a really great time playing this game and learning more about it and getting new things out of it. It's been a lot of fun to play this game. And I'm just going to tank this run right here. And you'll see that what the meta progression is. Our little fort is going to do what it can. I don't believe I actually have the iron to make any more men. So that's why it's not building soldiers at this time. So we'll see what we can do. I should try and get the archery range down. Should have probably, in hindsight, looking at what this was, I should have got the archery range down to help supplement the knights that were just not strong enough. And that's kind of the give and take for the game, unfortunately. You just have to learn as you play and fail. And that's one of the things that I like about this game is actually I want to go back in here and be like, okay, I know what I did wrong that run. Let me get the archery down next time, etc. So we got 8 denarii. That's the standard for when you finish a run, and now we can actually do an upgrade for our meta stuff if we wanted to. Sacrificial artifacts unlocks artifacts that provide you with resources. That's not terrible. Increase the troop limit. That would be very helpful. Unlocks fire and healing mages. That would be immensely helpful. Receive 20 extra gold. Beast hunter unlocks beast hunters, and the catapult. I think I'm going to go with the troop cap more than anything else. I think that would be really helpful for us. And yeah, so this was busygamerdad. I'll have a link for this demo should you want to pick it up for yourselves. This is The King is Watching. Make sure you also, while you're down in the YouTube descriptions, do the whole subscribe to the channel and do the like and promote the video, etc., etc. Next week we'll be continuing our Steam Next Fest coverage, so I hope to see you there. Later.